Hi everyone. So today is my birthday, and this is going to be one special trade for me. Whether I make loss or profit, that does not matter. So I've taken entry over here at somewhere at 919 because um, I was getting here the trend line was broken, and here I got a rejection towards downtrend, and it was correctly at pivot point, and from there it had started going up. It tried to come. My stop loss is just here, and I'll be exiting once this high is properly broken, or if I see that it is taking resistance from somewhere, I'll be exiting the trade. Okay, so right now the position looks like 11,000 rupees of profit in just 5 minutes. Okay, and I have purchased 1,000 quantity, so I've got almost 12 points as of from here. uh, uh, I'll update you if I get any other stock as well to look upon. I'll take the stock, and if I see any resistance is coming up in between of this stock, I'll update you that as well. As of now, I don't see any resistance coming up. The only problem here, whenever I'll be exiting this trade, my profit will be decreased because there is less quantity, 60,000 and all. So I don't know how much it is going to get decreased. Okay, guys, thank you. I'll update you. So I booked the profit, like I was exiting and it got came down and I booked somewhere 18 points. Good enough because within just by the time I had taken the trade, I booked around within 7 to 10 minutes. I booked around 18 points. Good to go with it, and it was at the peak. And from there, I got 1:2, and from there it could have got reversed the strategy. There was nothing much. The trend line was broken. I was looking for this stock. I got a rejection over here. If you can see this candle, if you'll go in 3 minutes, you can see that there was a rejection towards here as well, and in this candle, and then later on, I took the trade. I was planning to take one more entry when it was coming for retest and give a when rejection came. And somewhere at 3205, I would have taken one more entry, but I was watching the market, but I was on call from one of my friends, birthday wishes and all. So I missed this entry in Hero Motocorp, and by the time I have not watched any of the stocks to take the further trade. And if I am planning to take, I'll be taking, and I'll update you accordingly, whatever the plans I am making it for this. So two trades I have taken. One is of options, here the double bottom pattern thing. I have taken the entry here, and other one is in Oro Pharma, the trade I have taken here, and my stop loss is just below this. 961. Okay, so that's how I have entered, and currently the portfolio is Oro Pharma has gone wrong, as in against to in against to our trade. But let's see if it is hitting my stop loss or target. However it is going to be, I'll be taking away my target. If it comes near somewhere 56.7 level, I'll be exiting. If it is if I see there is no movement, I'll exit in at break even point. So anything I can do depending on the market, whatever it is giving me, I'll be taking accordingly. Okay, I'll update you. And these two stocks, and that's it. Just a quick update that I have cancelled. I took only 5 points in this, and I cancelled it because I was not feeling confident in this trade, and I found that I should not take this trade. That's the reason I exited by just taking 5 points. And Oro Pharma is still moving, going down, going up. Is still in process, and if I if it comes near on this level, I'll be exiting, or else I'll think once it is reaching at 967 level, what I will do, if it is taking resistance, I will exit the trade. If it is not taking resistance, if there is a good volume, like if I can see the potential of this stock to go upside, I will continue the trade. I will be in the trade only. And just a quick update. If you'll see that order from, first thing I'll show you about Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty has hit my stop loss, and the reason why I exited, because it was making range, and I knew there will be like breakout come. It will come any side, and I was not confident. The only thing was there that I was not confident at all after taking the entry, so I exited. And if you'll see here, it is currently, it was in 300. Now it has moved to 312. Okay, so I'll tell you that if you are in dilemma that whether you should take this entry, whether you should not take this entry, always exit that. Be confident of your entry points. Okay, same goes to Oro Pharma here as well. Now, what I can see over here is Pharma is making like going down and down. I'm in buy side. Okay, so I'll wait for some more time. I'll see whether it is going to be in my side or not. If it is not, then I'll exit the trade. I'll exit the trade once it is in profit at this level. If not, I'll see accordingly. I'll take up the decision. Okay, so that's how a person should know about their trade. If these things are happening, let's say this is the situation now, what will you do now? You should be prepared for these kind of situation. It is not necessary that you'll be always getting your target. That's why we always it is told that either you should take for big win, small win, break even, or small loss. Correct. Big win is here, small when will be somewhere at this level. This is also a good ratio. And break even when I'll be exiting somewhere here, and small losses whenever I'll be exiting at this point of time. Correct. So that's how you have to manage your trade. You should know about your trade in and out, everything you should know. Yeah, so I've just exited from my other trade. Okay, so here few mistakes which I've done it. I'll tell it to you which mistakes. Just these indicators not even required. Okay, so first thing, when I entered, there was an entry point and my stop loss was here at 956, just below the pivot point. It was a good stop loss. Okay, I did not exit here at 1056. I did not exit. I'll tell you the reason. First thing, if you'll see, there were many people who would have kept their stop loss at this point of time. That's the reason at this level. Let me just clear everything and studies volume chart. Yeah, so here almost 27,000 sellings happened. Okay, so which means that there are many people who would have kept the stop loss at the same time, and after that it has started moving down. It was in the range and it kept on moving upside. Okay, I did not exit because I knew this thing will happen. If there would have been closing, if there was a closing in 5 minutes as well, proper closing, I would have exited. But I saw this thing was forming, so I usually do the same thing, and what I try to do, if from here the stock will reverse, so I'll wait for one more candle to close. So if the candle would have closed, or the next candle would have closed above this in a minute also, I would have been in the trade. If the candle would have been making one more low here, let's say at 955, somewhere here, I would have exited. Now in this situation, I have my stop loss was hit, but I escaped from the because of this logic which I have. After that, market started going up, got consolidated, and then I exited the trade somewhere here. By the time I exited, it came at 96. Almost I took 2 rupees of profit somewhere, 2 to 3 rupees of profit, but my stop loss was of 4 rupees, 4.5 rupees somewhere. Okay, here there are chances or not that the market will be going upside or downside, that we can't really tell. But as of now, what I can see, yeah, the market, the auto pharma should be going upside with a very strict stop loss as well. And one more thing I would like to inform you, the reason behind my exit of the trade. If you'll go here 75 minutes, let me just remove the pivot points. I'll remove, and then all these indicators I don't even require. Why they? Okay, volume also not required now. I'll be drawing Fibonacci level, and I'll show you something important over in Fibonacci level, and I'll tell you the reason behind my exit as well. This is the level. Now 0.5 is this around 967 and 962. Now let's go to 3 minutes or 1 minute, does not matter. Now, if you'll see here, how many times the prices have come at this level and bounced back. So it was basically taking resistance from this area. Okay, so here I thought to exit because it was taking resistance again and again from this side. Okay, now here it has already crossed. Let's go and check in 5 minutes and 15 minutes as well how the candles has been formed. Let me remove this thing. Yeah, 5 minutes rejection candle, hammer candle has been forming. Good enough. 15 minutes hammer candle has also formed. Okay, now it has crossed this level. Next, we can see it 968 as well. It can go till 968. There are chances, but this is market. Anytime it can reverse as well. Okay, now my target was good enough to achieve. And I made around 24 or 25 somewhere. It had come 25 by while exiting the trade. It came to this level. Now good for 1 day to go off, and that's what only 3 trades. And now one more bank nifty, which I told you the reason also that why did I exit the bank nifty trade. First thing, I was not feeling confident enough to take the like to be on the trade. Market was, whenever these kind of like it was struggling, I saw that market is it is making smaller candles. Here if you'll see, it was making here. I thought it is going to give a breakout, but it did not. It failed, and I exited in this candle itself somewhere. Here also, here only I had exited somewhere. Here I had exited. Market went up. I drew this trend line. One more entry I could have taken when this trend line was broken. Retest done at 31859 for P, and it has given a good target. Okay, that I could have done it, but always I always stick to my plan, stick to my target. If I'm not looking for more than 20, 25, 30 like that, I don't go more. Okay, because over trading is also not good. And today is my birthday, so obviously I have some other plans as I was getting call. So the same thing, all these things, right? So let's enjoy the day, and I hope you guys understand these things from the trade. First thing, first important thing is, if you are not feeling good after taking the trade, if you're not feeling good that you should be in the trade or not, exit the trade, break even, minimal profit. Okay, try to exit at break even or minimal profit. Don't book losses. Second thing, one mistake which I did, Hero Motor Corp. It was a good entry. Everything was fine. Our entry and all, everything was correct from our side. The mistake which I did was I did not hold this stock. My entry was when it broke this level. It had already broken, and I entered at somewhere at above the pivot line. And from here, I knew this is going to take the support. It took the support. My stop loss was just below this. I exited somewhere at this level. While exiting, it came down. It went up. I thought to take one more trade, but it did not. And it had gone two-way, as in very high. 100 points from my entry points. Okay. So it has gone. So it was a very good opportunity for me to hold this stock, but that's all fine. I exited and I'm happy with the profit. What matters is, this thing, what will happen? You saw this thing, right? Abhi, it gave you 100 points. From next time, what will you do? You'll think the same, that now once again, if you'll taking an entry, got around 20 points, 30 points, you'll try to be in, try to take more again, like this. And in that case, what will happen? Other situation, it could have happened like, uh, let's say the prices went up, correct? Here was your target, fine. Now you thought it is going to go up because previously it had gone up like this, but it is going to come down. Your stop loss trailing, let's say your trailing stop loss was at this point of time, but you did not exit because again you're thinking your psychology will be changing. It will be in stop loss, your stop loss will be getting it, but still you, let's say stop loss was here, okay, your stop loss will be getting hit, but you'll like shift your stop loss to somewhere else. Again, you'll keep on shifting in a hope that it may go up. So don't do that. Stick to your plan. If I had that plan, yes, I missed two entry once again, I could have entered, but that's all fine. There is nothing like regretting in stock market. It's all about the learnings. I'm happy with all the trades which I had taken. I learned something today. What should I have done it? What should not I have done it? So it's all about the learning process. We keep on learning. There is nothing like, if someone is a very pro also in the stock market, that person also does mistakes. So always make journal, write down everything. I always write down the mistakes which I do every day. If I do, or whenever I do any mistakes, I write down those things, and I stick that paper on, I write down on the paper and I stick that on a wall. Now these mistakes I have done it, I don't have to do that kind of mistakes. That's how you have to take the trade. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope this gives you some knowledge about the psychology. How do we take the trade? When do we have to exit the trade? There are some like certain things which we have to keep in the mind. We should not trade the. We should not overtrade. I can still find some more entries, but I will not be doing that. Okay, because stick to your plan. Don't change your mind. You know, what I'll tell you one more thing. When I had started trading like this, okay, so I'll tell you what I used to do is, let me remove all these bullshits. Okay, so here was my target. Let's say my target was here only, at this level only. My target was, this is very important. Please listen to it. This was here was my target. It went till R2. Okay, what I used to think now. Now it has reached till R2. It may reverse now, and I will short sell. I'll short sell without thinking anything, and I'll short sell. I have done this many times. I've done this and I've lost huge amount because of this, because of this mentality. I had got, let's say, 1K profit I got in this, and I thought it is going to come back once again. I will take the, I'll short sell because it has reached R2 or R3 like that. I used to think, and now it is going to come back, but it does not happen like that. It can come because in some situation it had come back. That was in my mind. It did not come here, and that's what happened. You thought everyone is taking the trades in the similar way, or the stocks which has been performing like it went till R2 and it used to reverse. It is not necessary that it is going to reverse. If you saw that many people, I have told that whenever it has reached R3, ignore that stock, don't go for it. And many people would, what I would have done it, like when I was like starting it, R3, it has reached R3, let's sell ना, अभी यहाँ से तो नीचे गिरेगा. See from here 3267, it had 30 points के ऊपर गया. Maybe ये end करेगा तो यहाँ तक कर सकता है. But you should not risk your money. You should know when you have to start this. You should not go against your analysis. Don't go against the things which you have drawn for yourself, have written for yourself. Okay, we all do mistakes. Everyone is here in trading are doing mistakes. Those people, some people show the mistakes, some people does not show the mistake. It's totally their wish. Regarding bank nifty, I had told, if I would not have felt like I was not feeling good enough to take the trade, stay in the trade, I it was my buy price was 320. I exited by just taking 5 points. It is 164, right? Here if you'll see, Hero Motocorp, I got 18 points. I would have, if I would have been in the trade, I would have got more money. That okay, fine. Now Oro Pharma, I exited by taking this much profit, though my risk was more than this. I did a mistake over here, but that's fine. You have to understand one thing, that okay, fine. I would have lost because there at that point, if I would have been in this trade, right, I would have got around 10 points was my target, but I took only 2 points over here. Correct. So because I found something, okay, it's time to exit the trade. You should not continue these trades, whatever the reasons you have found out. Okay. So always stick to your mindset. Don't go against the market and accept whatever the market is giving you. It is trying to go up. It will struggle a bit, and maybe at one point of time it will go up. And let's see if it is going good. Also, I have exited the trade. I'll feel good if it is going to touch my level, my target. I'll feel good because after exiting the trade, many people feel like frustrated that they should have been in the trade, but I don't feel like that way. I feel it's fine. My analysis was correct. The process was correct. That's what matters. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you. I was just recording the like doing the some kind of editing in that live trade video. I thought to update you the whatever that happened till 3 o'clock now. See, this was the level, you know, 0.38 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 0.38 the Fibonacci level. From here, the retest happened. This was supposed to happen. The retest happened again. It was struggling to go upside, even though the indexes are in positive, but it did not go. It tried once again, fell back. Tried once again, fell back. Okay, so this is the story of Oro Pharma. Now let me just check with. I'll just update you for Hero Motorcorp, and then I'll end this meeting. Please make sure you're utilizing all these things properly. Whatever I have told, these mistakes you have to work on. Nobody is going to tell you these kind of mistakes. Whichever we do it, or any trader do, they will hide all these things. If they, some people tell it, the thing is you have to understand it is a very good learning process. Then it is stuck. That's what happens almost most of the times for me, and it does not work properly. Anyway, okay, so let me just remove all this crap. Now, if you remember, I had told uh, it can go till here. What will you do? You will sell at this point of time. Chalo, profit mil gaya. You got almost 50, 40, 50 points. ठीक है. Or if you would have purchased from here, ठीक है, it went till here. It started falling down. Right now here once again it is making, it has gone in range, and this range whenever it is going to get broken, whether upside or downside, it will give a correction. That's how you will be trading for next day. Okay, now one more thing over here, this corrections is supposed to happen or not, nobody knows this. So don't ever sell this until and unless your analysis is not saying, or giving you the confirmation that yeah, now we can go for the selling. Correct. So you have to work on it. Don't just go blindly because it has moved 100 points, it is going to fall or retest this thing. Don't do that. If your analysis are saying you it will happen, if it is like either you will be, your target is going to get hit, or whatever the stop loss you are going to put it up, that is going to get it correct. Don't ever do these kind of silly mistakes by when I've told it, when the prices are at too high, you'll sell it. Don't do all these things. Okay. And that's all from this thing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you understand. And there is a webinar I'm conducting free of, that is a free cost webinar. You don't need to pay anything. Okay. This Sunday, you can connect me on Instagram, and this webinar will be enough for you to trade in the stock market. This webinar will teach you, you'll understand a lot of things for free. Okay, the courses are already there on YouTube, but yeah, this webinar is going to be different, and I'll tell you the strategy and all, how to enter. You can do swing trading as well, intraday trading as well. Connect me on Instagram for this thing, and you'll have a good time. Thank you so much for watching this video till here.